game. Thankfully, Hypixel would have an answer for him in 2015 with the
Hello
release of
guys,
Skywars.
it's your boy
Skywars was the biggest
Nw.United,
minigame that Minecraft had ever
and
seen. So much
we are
so
going
that
to
its
be playing a
passion
little
for
game
streaming
that
player
I
count
call
was so high
Bed
that
Wars.
they
Like,
overtook Minecraft.
I just
Just
got
a
a
little
new
while
game
back, Techno had made that
and block
risky
style, and
decision
I
to
love
pick
it.
the less
So
popular
let's see
server.
how
And
much
now,
I
to
can
say the
do
least, they
in the
had paid
game.
off. Techno started grinding out
And do you
Skywars
guys know
videos.
Techno Blade? If you don't know Techno Blade, I'm sorry for your loss. Cause bro, like the GOAT, and I love Techno Blade.
You ain't defeating me, dude. It ain't happening. I got all of that gear. And despite his obvious skills, there wasn't really a way for him to show exactly how
So
good he was.
let's
And
enjoy this
Technoblade
beautiful
always
game.
wanted to be the best. But that problem would soon have a solution. As Skywars' popularity grew, a ranked mode was added to the game. Technoblade knew that this was his chance to prove himself, and he quickly found himself scaling up the leaderboard.
Guys, if you guess what this, if you are trying to guess what the sound, I'm watching the history of Techno Blade. Like, we had a presentation in school. I was like, wait, why don't I do Techno Blade? Like, so I did it. I made a drawing of Techno Blade, and I don't think it's that good.
You said it was, I think, acidic lit. Technoblade's wins weren't attributed to him being the best player on a PvP level, but more so his ability to deeply understand the game and strategize around it. So, after 2 years of playing, earning himself a YouTube rank, and managing to graduate high school all at the same time, it seemed like Technoblade's success would never end. He had over 100,000 subscribers now, but once again, Technoblade took an interesting route to get more. He knew that a long-lasting career required him to keep growing consistently on YouTube, so he decided to do research. Technoblade quickly realized that live streaming was the new best thing. It was practically a cheat code to get more subscribers. Every day, Technoblade would start to stream for over 5 hours, and this would
I
be
feel
where
this
he
dude
actually
is
beat
quite
hardcore
one
Minecraft
of the
with a
best
steering
because he's wearing a literal cape, and I don't have that, and I want it. Let me go help my people PvP.
His growth at this time was almost overwhelming to him as he
So
jumped
let's
from
go do this, guys.
150 to
I'm sorry my voice is low, just that it's
350,000
night and I'm not trying to
subscribers
wake
in only a few
anyone up
months. It
at
was
the
almost
moment.
like he had figured out how to beat YouTube. In fact, he was doing so well that he decided to take a gap year before starting college to see if he could keep the momentum going. However, as you might expect, all good things must come to an end. Live streaming seemed to stop working as well as it once was. The algorithm had changed and not in Technoblade's favor. However, he wasn't one to get discouraged by something like this and just decided to shift his focus yet again. Even better, Technoblade's sense of humor was finally really starting to shine through his videos, and his
Almost killed
subscribers
him.
were becoming
I'm
more
not that good at
regular.
PvP, guys. I'm sorry.
Once again, a new
I'm not
minigame was released
a
to
legend
Hypixel.
like Techno.
This time, the infamous Bed
I've got to
Wars.
try my
And
belt.
with it, Technoblade started playing it and making tons of videos. Yet again, his subscribers skyrocketed. After a few months of posting Bed Wars videos, he'd grown so focused on making content and being the absolute best player on the server that he somehow actually managed to win 349 games in a row. Suddenly, Technoblade realized something. The world record at the time was only 350, so it was clear he was going to be able to crush it. But he wanted more than just to barely beat it, so he gathered the best players around and decided to make Bed Wars history. He started winning again and again. He absolutely crushed the record and was now on his way to 1,000 wins in a row. What's more,
I don't think
that
like,
goal, playing in the
if you
middle
guys
of
love
the
Techno
Hackers,
Blades, raise
and
your
they
hand
actually
because
managed
I
to get
do.
an unthinkable number of wins. 1,400. But tragically, Minecraft's popularity would soon begin to fall off, and this is where our story really gets interesting. After what seemed like forever, Technoblade realized that whenever he would upload a video, he would actually lose subscribers. It was concerning to him to say the least, especially when he factor in his newfound lack of motivation. He was busy with college, and suddenly his intense classwork was interrupting his posting schedule on YouTube. So he had to slow down his uploading to just one video per month. It seemed like Minecraft's popularity was officially on the decline, but then PewDiePie entered the scene. With his views hitting tens of millions of views per upload, Minecraft was starting to slowly revive. And with it, there was a lot of new fans desperate for content. On top of that, Hypixel released Skyblock.
I'm not ready to lose my bed now, so I'll have to do my best.
On new minigames, suddenly had a brand new.
So let's do this.
In a nutshell, Hypixel Skyblock is exactly like regular Skyblock. The only minor difference being that instead of carefully using your minimal items, you immediately get access to a separate multiplayer world, an infinite amount of every conceivable resource, and then spend all your time in that world instead of the sky.
Now, he was once again hitting over 1 million views per video, and he finally reached the massive milestone of 1 million subscribers. And with
Wow,
that several
like
accomplished, it
TechnoBlade
meant that
is we
TechnoBlade
reach
had
a
to
million.
follow
Why
up
me? I'm
on a
still.
pretty strange
Since you guys
promise
should help
that
me,
fans
guys.
had
Like
been waiting for,
seriously,
an elbow reveal.
I knew.
So, with all the success that seemed almost unstoppable at the time, TechnoBlade took some time and came to the difficult decision to drop out of college. I mean, why on earth would he stay in college after he basically saved Minecraft and was absolutely crushing it on his channel? As he was continuing to grind out Skyblock, one of the most massive Minecraft events would begin. Minecraft Monday, hosted by Keemstar. No one knew what to make of it. People worried that it wouldn't be taken seriously because there's never
Guys,
really
if you
been
know
a
how to
competitive Minecraft scene
text
before.
it, because
But
I
when
don't know how
huge
to do it.
creators like
I like to ask most of my teammates to
and
subscribe to my
TechnoBlade
YouTube channel.
himself joined,
I don't know you
fans
guys
got
are, can
pretty
you guys
excited to
subscribe
say the least to watch
like
the event.
Techno?
There was just one slight
Like
issue though. TechnoBlade was
I
too
don't know
good.
what to
Every
say.
time he won, the creators of the game
Like
would even add a plus to his paycheck. Go for it. He can do it. Yeah, he is.
Oh, God, he's good! He's good! Oh, God, he's good!
He was dominating everybody so hard that they literally changed the game's entire format in hopes of making the competition more fair for other players. And yet, that wasn't even the biggest problem that they faced with Minecraft Monday. Built on a server with barely any security, they started to deal with hacking, DDoS attacks, and more. Even worse, TechnoBlade's fans started to ask him to quit because creators like Tommy Carson and XQC started stirring up unnecessary drama on his team. And TechnoBlade actually listened. It seemed like Minecraft Mondays were over just 14 weeks after they started, but that wasn't exactly the case. You see, even if Keemstar's event was over, suddenly all these YouTubers had to go somewhere to play, and they just so happened to end up over on Hypixel. With so many huge Minecraft YouTubers and
I don't mind.
Charles around, they decided to have their own finale. And probably not surprising at this point, but TechnoBlade managed to secure third place. With Minecraft Mondays officially ended, he joined two pretty well-known SMPs. First was the Earth SMP, and soon after followed the massive Dream SMP. This was where TechnoBlade would make some of his best friendships, but there would also be one enemy that would stand in his way in a $100,000 duel. But before we get to that, TechnoBlade's desire to be the best meant that he still had to keep grinding Skywalk on the side. And what better way to do that than the Great Potato War? Competing against I'm a Squid Kid, TechnoBlade would spend literally over 600
so guys,
hours
I might not be
farming
able to talk
potatoes
right
day
now.
in and day out
So
on Hypixel Skywalk.
I
This
love all
potato
you
war
all.
rivalry with Squid Kid went deep, but TechnoBlade was always one step ahead of his competition.
This is war. There's no holding back. I know that, and Squid knows that. The only difference is that I'm 20 steps ahead. He's playing Skyblock while I'm playing Death Note.
As he claimed the victory, TechnoBlade made sure Squid Kid would remember to never challenge him again.
Once I won the war, there was nothing left to do except celebrate my victory with grace and humility. Oh my gosh! He did a little emote on me! Oh my, don't like this! Come on! Was this necessary? Watch me dance, Squid Kid, you lose!
You guys should seriously, I just
His
think you guys
victory meant a temporary
should like
NPC existed in the server called Potato King. Even better, it gave something called a Potato Talisman, allowing Skyblock minions to farm 5% faster. And for TechnoBlade, he even got a potato crown inscribed with a quote from the Art of War. But finally, after the Potato War had ended, the rivalry between him and Dream had reached a peak, and Mr. Beast himself offered up $100,000 to the winner of the PvP duel. Many people assumed that Dream would easily be the winner, as the community thought that TechnoBlade's success was more due to his humor than actual skill. However, that was soon proven to not be the case. TechnoBlade managed to secure the victory against Dream and win the money from Mr. Beast himself.
227 BCE, King Zhang once escaped from his assassin by circling behind a pillar. I replicated the fight and healed at full health. Fast forward a bit, Dream donates an arrow to me before we begin the final exchange.
Has the game been totally eliminated? No, they haven't. So I'm going to go and try my luck.
Oh my! Oh, I can't believe it. Oh, I did it.
Oh my
I
god.
did it. I did
Thanks
it.
a lot, guys. Like,
Oh my
You guys helped me a
After
lot.
the
I made
duel,
us
Techno just
from
continued
my
to upload his
stagnant 8
Skywalk and SCP videos like
all
nothing
the way to
happened.
Because
22,
watching most
and
of the people heard my speech and were
I seriously
inspired. 30
appreciate you
virus
guys.
began campaigning to surpass me, but my lead continued to grow as we passed 100,000 votes. When I was disguised in a Skyblock lobby, one player said in the chat, "I wonder what Technoblade's mayor perks will be." So I sent him a party invitation and said, "I'm gonna ban half of Skyblock. I'm the Thanos mayor. Go ahead and warn the others. They'll never believe you."
Although many realized that he was uploading less than usual, fans started to get concerned, especially after he took a 2-month break, only to come back with truly devastating news.
They came back and they told me that the reason my arm hurts is because I have cancer. That really couldn't have gone worse, I don't.
So
I feel a bit silly talking about this with Minecraft in the background. It feels a bit out of place, but I'm a Minecraft YouTuber. I don't do a face cam, which is I guess how most people would talk about serious things with a face cam. I also probably
I killed him.
a bit weird to
I feel
plug
so
my
good about
merchandise
myself.
in the same video. Like, hey guys, I have a terrible disease. Also buy my plushies, bro. But listen, I've been waiting so many months to sell those plushies, bro, and it keeps getting delayed. And now cancer thinks it can stop me. No. I'm trying to make some bank, bro.
Technoblade was diagnosed with sarcoma, a rare type of cancer. All seemed okay for a little while. He was trying his best to get 10 million subscribers alongside Tom Newman, and he still even had his amazing humor in videos, even after almost needing to have his arm amputated.
Too bad for me.
However, on June 30th, 2022, Technoblade's
No one wants to
father
die. Oh,
tragically
Green is
uploaded
gone.
a video called
I never thought
So
Green had
Nerd.
anything else for so.
Technoblade here. If you're watching this, I'm dead.
Oh,
The community was shocked to say the least. For many, the concept of Technoblade being gone forever was impossible to process. It felt so sudden, and even now, people go back to his videos to comment on the impact that Technoblade had. So many of his friends immediately spoke out in support, and YouTube's official channel even made a video called Technoblade Never Dies. Mojang even added the slogan to their home screen, and most recently, the Minecraft movie itself had an honorary reference to him. It's obvious that Technoblade's career made an impact on the community that will last forever. But even crazier, he really did save Minecraft. If you enjoyed this video, drop a sub to the channel and click one of the videos on screen. I'm sure that you're going to love it. And remember, Technoblade never dies. Thanks for watching.
Techno never dies, guys. Yeah, my bed is not going nowhere. Okay, good, my bed is not going nowhere. Let's go play this game. Who's chasing you? Yeah, you're alone. And that's bad. Because we are alone. Oh my god. I might not be that of a good YouTube PvPer, but I think I'm just a little.
Most boring class in college, and soon will.
Just a little. Cause I know I'm not that good of a PvP. I can get cooked at any moment. There you go.
It is the most
Combat. So let's go. Let me go drop some souls. I love that slogan. I'm gonna drop some souls.
Once you get the coolest stuff from the best online stores around the world,
Yeah, he just glitched down here.
It is the most boring class in college, and Sungwoo, being a self-respecting student, immediately falls asleep without any worries. Suddenly, a huge system window wakes him up, offering him to choose the best class for surviving the apocalypse. At first, Sungwoo doesn't understand what is happening. He rubs his eyes to make sure he isn't still asleep. That's when the whole classroom suddenly plunges into
Sis,
darkness, and all the
let
other
us go
students
get
begin to
something
panic.
known as.
Sungwoo wonders what this sudden blackout in the middle of the day is all about when all the electronics stop working. System windows appear in front of all the frightened students, and dozens of class cards with different numbers of stars appear, along with a 15-second countdown. While the others are afraid to choose anything, time is running out. Sungwoo decides to be the first to choose the card with the most stars, and it turns out to be the rarest class, Necromancer. Besides him, only one clumsy guy in the class chooses the Swordsman class and receives a real sword. But Sungwoo doesn't receive any item, so he isn't sure if he really became a Necromancer. Meanwhile, everyone else remains without any classes at all because they are too afraid to choose. Out of nowhere, one of the students gets stabbed by a pesky goblin. He screams and calls out to the rest of the class for help. However, Every continues looking at him in shock as the goblin continuously stabs him to death. After killing the guy, the goblin looks at the rest of the
We
students
win,
and they
guys.
realize that they
We
might be
won.
next.
I
Everyone
don't know how,
immediately
but we
starts
won,
running
guys.
except our boy.
So thanks a lot, guys. I think this is my fourth win. So thanks a lot, guys. Bye and sleep tight.